doing the Leo Weekly Tarotscope. I almost forgot. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright, Leos. Let's see what you've got going on this week. What is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you? I'm hearing music. Maybe that's a message about your sacral chakra. Like listening to music is a really good way to like open up or balance your sacral chakra. It could also be a message to pay attention to like random songs that pop into your head or music that you overhear, because it might be that there are messages in the music that you're hearing. Listening to music is actually very healing, very cathartic. I literally have headphones in my ear almost 24/7. This is the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you. Okay, I feel like a couple of things. I feel like it's important for you right now to slow down a little bit. Just to kind of bring yourself to the present moment. I feel like you've been working really hard towards maybe a specific goal. And it's almost like you might be like overworking yourself to the point that this goal that you're working towards like no longer feels purposeful. And when like things like that become a routine and we start to resent it, it makes things really difficult. I also feel like it's possible that maybe you've been working towards wanting to manifest a specific goal. And in that process, you've been like doing the work. Like you've been doing the work as far as law of attraction goes. Maybe you've been working on healing or cleansing and releasing. And in that process, you might be seeing that maybe what you don't really want this goal anymore, or maybe you're wanting more than just what you're settling for. The zebra is about kind of expanding your thinking. Some of you, this is a message to take a moment to like acknowledge your soul's path. Um, it's almost like you're becoming like, the more you're clearing away things that you like that don't fit into your life, the more you're working on yourself. I feel like um your awareness, like you're changing your perception or you're changing your awareness of things. I feel like also your intuition is really heightened. I feel like too, like somebody that you're connected to, like switched up a routine, or there's been a switch up in there's been some kind of switch up in the connection, and it's almost like this slight little change has given you a new perspective on this person. This could be somebody that you've been friends with. This could be somebody that you work with. Like, this might be a connection that you've had that you didn't really see much in, but as things progress, like, you're seeing a lot more in this connection than you anticipated. But I do feel overall that this message is that you're kind of like gaining this new awareness. You're gaining this new perspective. I feel also that you're really starting to acknowledge your gifts, or you're finding like a deeper love for yourself. And in that, I feel like your perceptions of people are changing. But I also feel that because of this very heightened awareness that you suddenly have, that your energy is like really sensitive. And so it is important for you to make sure that you're taking that time to just have like space to yourself, just so you can like reconnect with yourself every once in a while. I really do feel like for some of you that you're connecting to somebody, and this person is like broadening your mind in some way, or challenging you to rethink the way that you see things. Like, this person is a really powerful presence in your life, but I feel like there's something about them that you're not sure about, and you're not sure whether or not you can trust this person. But again, I feel like that's just because um you're overworked, or you're putting too much pressure on yourself, and you need to just kind of take a step back and acknowledge yourself a little bit. All right, let's see what else comes up. Yeah, it's like I feel like somebody or something is showing up that in some way is gonna, I don't feel it's gonna like completely change your path or whatever you've been working towards, but I do feel like it's giving you like a broader, like making you realize that there's more than what you're working towards, I guess. What is your energy coming into the week? Yeah, the Chariot. The Chariot is just that determination to move forward. You could be actually moving. Give me one more. I do feel like this is a really strong determination to, for a lot of you, I do feel that you're really putting in work on yourself. You might be, changing your eating habits, or changing your appearance, but I feel like you're determined to take care of yourself, to have something stable for yourself. For some of you, I do feel like you're moving towards more abundance. Let me keep going. Did that just open by itself? That's creepy. first, this might be, you might be having some sort of difficulties in a relationship or difficulties in your love life, or you might have recently been really hurt by somebody, and I feel like you've been working on healing that. And I feel like you're in this space where you're just ready to move forward. Like, you're ready to move forward. For some of you, I feel like you're just maybe in this space where it's like, I'm going to be single. I'm going to focus on my work. I do feel like there's, it's kind of like this energy where, you're done with love, and that's when love comes in, because you do have the Ace of Cups as your outcome, for this week. For some of you, I feel like you might be dismissing a relationship too soon. And it's like the minute you kind of step away from that and start putting the focus into your home, or into your work, I feel like that's when love comes around. I feel like the message overall is like, don't close yourself off to love. It could even be like you feel like somebody betrayed your trust, or you feel like somebody's not being honest with you. But I feel like with the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Cups, for some of you, we've got this Cancer full moon coming up. And this full moon is about really acknowledging your deep emotions, really acknowledging how you take care of yourself, how you nurture yourselves, how you nurture others. Cancer is your relationship with your mother, right? And so it represents that nurturing that you did or did not receive when you were growing up. And so for some of you, if there was like any discrepancies in that, in you receiving like that emotional support, or that consistent, nurturing energy growing up, it might be that a lot of those old wounds are coming up to be released and for healing. And it's almost like the minute you release that, that's when this love opportunity comes in. Because I feel like it's like you've been working towards this. I feel like you want to have that really good solid relationship, but I feel like you've definitely been very, very hurt. The Knight of Cups being your guidance is to follow your heart. With the Knight of Cups, it's important to ask yourself, when it comes to following your heart, especially in terms of relationships, what is your idea of love? And it seems like a silly question, but a lot of times when we've had any kind of past pain, we're looking for love and relationships in order to fill a void. And when you're looking for love to fill a void, or when you're hoping for this big fairy tale romance to save you, that's kind of a message that you need to like love yourself at a deeper level. Let me pull more on this. I'm not trying to make y'all feel like anything is wrong with you. I feel like it might be that there's a lot of pain that you're not addressing. This could also be somebody that you're leaving behind, and they're feeling this separation, and they're coming in making some sort of offer for love. And for some of you, this person really has been working towards bettering themselves or working towards this relationship, but them coming in as the Knight of Pentacles and you're the Knight of Wands, like you and this person have just been at a completely different pace. This person is like more practical and methodical, and you're more, fire, passion, kind of following that rush more. So let me pull some clarity on this. It's also this message again of making sure that you're taking time to take care of yourself. Um, healing is not an overnight process. Um, and I hate saying healing because it implies that we're broken. We all have healing to do because healing is, in essence, remembering who you are before everybody told you who you were. You know what I mean? So don't take it as if somebody says work on your healing that there's something wrong with you. It's just about like opening up your chakras more, to open yourself up more to more abundance. Because when you've been through any difficulty, it kind of shuts your chakras down. Yeah, I feel like you're in this place where, like, there's something that you're tired of fighting. You just feel like everything's closing in on you. For some of you, I definitely feel that you're very overworked. And I feel like, you have this goal in mind and you're working towards something meaningful, but it's like, I feel like you're doing this kind of, you feel like you're doing this alone. Or you've just been putting so much work into it, you haven't taken that time to take care of yourself, to acknowledge like what you need. Yeah, definitely a very strong message to take care of yourself. If any of you have been if any of you have been sick recently and you're trying to rush yourself to go back to work, don't, take a break. I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I kind of feel like because of some pain that you have been through in the past, your perception or your pursuit of love at times can be from a place of lack. The Five of Pentacles and Knight of Cups is like looking for something to fill that void. For some of you, this might be a message that you have a love offer coming in, and it's important to make sure that the offer coming from this person is not because this person is feeling the lack of this connection. So that's just something to keep in mind. I feel like a lot of you, there is a pain that you're needing to acknowledge, especially when it comes to past relationships. There's something within your healing that kind of you're being guided to acknowledge, because it's like once you acknowledge that within yourself, you've already done so much, right? You're already at this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's like once you acknowledge that, you'll be in the space that you want to be. I feel like you're in the right energy, you're working towards the right goal, but I feel like it's like you just need to slow down a little bit and just like acknowledge like your own needs. For some of you, I do feel that you have a relationship coming in. Like I said, it might be this energy where you've kind of like dismissed love, you've dismissed relationships, or you've dismissed a particular person. And I feel like, again, it's like the minute you take that focus off of it, like there's where love comes in. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, because I do feel that there is some kind of hurt that you're still holding on to. But I do want to say, I feel like there is somebody that really is wanting to put in the work. They really want to be that support system for you. And I feel like that's another message too. Like when you get in relationships, be mindful of where you're looking solely to that relationship to fill that lack, or if you're doing the opposite and completely giving yourself to another person in order to fill them. Like, that's an imbalance that kind of needs to be addressed. And it's not to say that, you know, avoid those connections altogether. It's just about making sure you're keeping that balance. I feel like you're kind of in the space of healing, like parental relationships. And if it's not parental relationships, it's like healing negative perceptions of masculine and feminine energies. I also feel for a lot of you that with your work, there really is a lot going on with your work. I feel like you're really putting in a lot of time and effort at work right now. And I do feel like that's paying off for you. And I feel like in the middle of that, you have some kind of new love opportunity or a renewal of your relationship. And I feel like it might be like everything happening at once. And so even all that good energy can still be a little bit overwhelming, and you still need to make sure that you get some rest. All right. I love you guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye.